This simple strategy made me $1,100 with digital products, and I'm going to tell you exactly how you can do it too. Because I get it, selling digital products can feel really overwhelming. You've got funnels, traffic, figuring out what to sell. It's a lot. But let me tell you, it doesn't have to be. In this video, I'm breaking down a ridiculously simple strategy that works. It's beginner friendly, it doesn't require a ton of time, and best of all, it gets results. Oh, and to make things even easier, I've got a free Grow Your Email List kit to help you set up the foundation for this strategy. But more on that in a bit, so definitely stick around. And I've got a bonus tip that helped me boost my sales even more, and it's something that you can do right away. I'll tell you about that at the end. But hey, if you're new here, my name is Jo, and I help creatives with digital products, passive income, and tech. Before we dive into my exact simple strategy, let me share how I ended up figuring this out so you can use it in your business. So back when I first started building funnels, I was overcomplicating absolutely everything. I think because I had design as a background, I instantly thought that the more complex my funnels were and the better design they were, that my results would be amazing. But that's actually not how it works. And I was spending hours tweaking and changing colors and building these complicated funnels and wondering why weren't they working. And I was so focused on doing all of the things that I missed the one thing that actually matters, keeping it simple. So I went back to the drawing board and I created a basic strategy, a freebie, a lead magnet page, and a digital product on the thank you page. And you know what happened? Everything. In just the last 30 days, the simple funnel has brought me in over $1,100 and it is still going strong. So here's the lesson. Selling digital products doesn't have to be complicated. Start with something simple, get it working, and then break it down to figure out your next move. I mean, that's exactly what I did, and it worked great. And once that money came in, that's when I realized the power of starting simple. And if you're ready to learn the first simple steps, which is getting email subscribers, you can grab my free Grow Your Email List kit. It is linked in the comment section below. It is packed with everything that you need to get started with this strategy. Right, let's talk about why simplicity works and why it's the best strategy for digital products. When you're trying to do too much, like juggling multiple funnels, creating multiple products, or coming up with heaps of ideas, it's just really easy to get overwhelmed and lose focus. Simplicity works because it lets you prioritize what matters, guiding your audience through a clear, straightforward process that makes taking action easy. So here's how I kept my funnel simple. Step 1, a lead magnet opt-in page where people could grab my freebie. All right, so the page was clean, to the point, and focused on one thing, getting their email address. Step 2, a thank you page that immediately introduced my digital product. The thank you page that I created didn't just say thanks and that's it. It offered the product as a next step, clearly showing how it solved their problem. No complicated upsells, no 5-step sequences, just one clear path. Grab the freebie, see the product, and decide if it's the right fit. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what my process looked like before I came up with this strategy. Now, I had a million different freebies and they just went to the thank you pages. Now, all this did was build my email list and I got people as subscribers, but it didn't actually sell my digital products. So there's nothing wrong with doing a funnel this way, but I just wanted to show you a way that you can also basically increase your sales by still building your email list at the same time. So these are also the different types of freebies that you can have. Ebooks, templates, tools, lists. There are so many things that you can offer for free with your freebies. But basically I would have the freebie and the landing page, and then it would go directly to the thank you page. And I had so many of these and they were all over the place. And then I also had sales pages for digital products and I was making sales, but like it wasn't as streamlined. Okay, so all I basically did when I decided to do my products is I actually changed it so that instead of just going directly to the thank you page, I actually did this. I got this page and I duplicated it. And then on here, I actually had my digital product. So what that did was it basically grew my email list. It showed people my digital product. And if they wanted to purchase it, they could. And if they didn't want to, that was fine. They could just exit and they were still on my email list. They still subscribed. So I was kind of hitting two birds with one stone. And it was really cool. So then if they bought the digital product, I put them down to the thank you page And what you could do as well, if you wanted to, you could also put on your thank you page a couple of different other digital products that you have in your toolkit that you might want to just show them. I don't think necessarily you'll make heaps of conversions that way, but it's just another touch point to say, hey, I've got something else that's really amazing and that will help you. That simplicity kept the experience smooth for my audience and easy for me to set up. So if you're thinking about building a funnel, start simple. A lead magnet page and a thank you page, and get that converting first. Then add your product. Okay, so now you're asking, how do you even create a freebie that people actually want? Well, let me break that down for you. Okay, so the first step is to research exactly what your target audience needs. You can check FAQs in your niche, you can run polls, or look at any common questions online. Step 2 is to create your freebie with ChatGPT and Canva. So ChatGPT will just help you outline everything and get the content, and Canva will help you do all of the design. Step 3, you want to make sure that your freebie gets your audience from A to B as fast as possible. You don't need an 80-page ebook or a 5-hour course to get people into your email list. Keep it simple, actionable, and quick. If you're stuck on what type of freebie to create, here are some ideas. A checklist, a mini guide, an email swipe file, or even a simple template. You really need to think about what would make your audience's life easier and go from there. For me, once I had the perfect freebie, the thank you page was where the magic happened. By keeping my offer really affordable and super relevant, I turned new leads into paying customers, earning over $1,100 in just 30 days. For example, I offer a free lead magnet called 130 Digital Product Ideas and Niches, followed by a $47 guide that helps people create, market, and sell their digital products. And it works great. Oh, and I've got that bonus tip coming up, and this is the tip that helped me boost conversions even more, so make sure to stay tuned. Now let's dive into something that makes or breaks your funnel: alignment. Alignment isn't just about having a freebie and a product, it's about making them flow together seamlessly. So your freebie should solve a small problem that naturally leads to your product solving the bigger problem. So my freebie 130 Digital Products and Niches gives people an instant list to spark ideas for digital products. My product, a guide to creating digital products, became the obvious next step. So it wasn't just a random upsell. It was the answer to the question my audience was already asking: what do I do next? If your freebie and product don't feel like they belong together, your audience won't take action. But when they're aligned, it's a natural progression, and that's where the magic happens. And finally, let's talk about my favorite thing, the magic of data. You can't just set up a funnel and hope that it works. You've got to track your results and tweak things. For example, I looked at my opt-in rates, thank you page views, and conversion rates to figure out what was working and what wasn't. Data can tell you so much. But before you make any tweaks, make sure that you have enough traffic going to the page. If you already had 4 visits, that's not nearly enough data to know if it's converting well. You want to aim for about 500 visits before drawing any conclusions. Then, if your opt-in rate is low, try tweaking your headline or simplifying your call to action, or adding testimonials around your digital product. As a benchmark, a good conversion rate for a lead magnet page is around 20 to 30%. If you're below that, it's worth tweaking and retesting. So here's a good example. Let's say your opt-in rate is sitting at about 10%. By tweaking your headline to better reflect the value of your freebie or simplifying your page design, you could see it jump to 20% or higher. The more you track and tweak, the better results you will get. Data isn't scary, it is your secret weapon. So there you have it. Create a freebie, align it with your product, set up a simple funnel, and analyze your data to keep improving. And if you're ready to get started with the first step, grab my free Grow Your Email List kit. It's packed with templates, tips, and everything you need to learn to nail the first part of this strategy. You can download it from the link below the video. Selling digital products doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes the simplest strategies are the most effective. Start with one small step, test it, and build it from there. Oh, and I almost forgot about that bonus tip that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so what you want to do on your page is add a time-sensitive countdown to your funnel. A little urgency goes a long way. When I added a limited time countdown to my thank you page where my digital product was held, my conversions increased immediately. A simple tweak with big results. Now it's your turn. Take the first step and get people on your email list, download that Grow Your Email List kit, create a lead magnet funnel, and get people signing up. I've shared that link below so you can start building your funnel today. I cannot wait to see what you create. If you enjoyed my content today, please make sure to like and subscribe. Leave any questions or comments in the comment section below of the video. I try and answer all of my questions because I love having you here on YouTube. And make sure to watch this video next because it will definitely help you level up even further.